If you have a child at home who's learning guitar, the number one thing you want to do is avoid what we call practice dread. I'm going to give you 3 hacks to avoid practice dread and hopefully get your child started on guitar. If you're a mum or dad who has a child who has been trying to play guitar for a while, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You get home, you say, hey, come on, Timmy, it's time to practice the guitar. And he goes, oh, no, I'm just doing this. I just want to play some Roblox. Now, at the worst case, this can turn into a screaming fit and they'll just flat out refuse and go, no, I'm absolutely not going to do that. So what we want to do to minimize that is you want to take the pressure out of practice. And not a lot of people realize this, but it's not that children don't want to practice, it's that they have a hard time starting practice, okay? And that's a very important distinction. The first thing you can do to stop your child from going just immediately putting on the brakes and going, no, I'm not going to do this, is just say, hey, look, we're just going to do 5 minutes of practice, okay? Because logically, no child can say, I can't do 5 minutes. It's too hard to do 5 minutes, okay? First, you just want to say, okay, look, I know you're in the middle of something, but we're just going to do a little bit of stuff now. So what you want to do is just give them 5 minutes to wrap up whatever they're doing. Just go like, hey, look, finished up. It's all good. 5-10 minutes. Take your time, but then we're going to do it. Okay. Once they're done with that, then you go, okay, cool. We're just going to do our 5 minutes of practice now. Now, what you'll find is that most of the time, that 5 minutes, once they've done that, it's not actually very hard to get them to continue. Okay. So they'll go through it and they'll go, oh, that was easy. Maybe I'll just keep going. And you'll find it's actually pretty easy to get that 20 minutes. The hardest part is just getting the 5, just getting them to start. The reason is that our brain is sort of designed to stop us from doing a new activity because doing that context switching takes a lot of brain juice. So we kind of want to stop doing that whenever possible. The second thing you want to do to make that context switch nice and easy is have the guitar handy. Have the guitar nice and accessible so that your kid can just grab it, start picking it up. The same goes with the material they want to do, okay? So just have it on hand, have your music stand set up, all that stuff ready to go. The other thing is you can use some candy to sort of make it good. If they have an exercise or they have a fun song that they want to do, get them started by doing that. Started doing something fun, because once they've started and the floodgates are sort of opened, then we can get on to the more technical, more dry stuff that you and I know they have to do anyway. So those are the 3 things. Keep the guitar accessible, avoid pressure using the 5-minute rule. You're just going to do 5 minutes, and start with something fun. Give them some candy to begin with.